my audience. My full name is Kyra Darlene Tweedy. A lot of people call me Tweety Bird. I was born on June 18th, 1992 in Greenfield, Indiana. I lived in Janesville, Wisconsin for 4 years and later moved back to Indiana. I have 2 older brothers, which made for a rough time growing up, but they taught me a lot. I played basketball since I was 7 years old. I always had my dad and brothers right there coaching me. I have epilepsy. For people that don't know what that is, it's a neurological disorder that is characterized by seizures. I was diagnosed when I was 16 years old. I graduated in May 2011 of more than 300 people. It was a wild 4 years. Being in front of that many people, all you hoped was you wouldn't fall. In the fall of that year, I enrolled at Indiana University East. My major is nursing. I love helping people. I want to make a difference. Mostly become a healer and help save lives. My goal is to get my bachelor's degree and become a registered nurse and then travel. My freshman year, I didn't live near the school, and so I had to commute the first semester. One of my best friends and I finally convinced our parents and got an apartment near the campus. My sophomore year, I made some lifelong friends that I'll never be able to forget and got my grades up and applied to the nursing program and got in. My junior year, I found out nursing school is no joke. You have to read, and read. You get stressed out, you find out the year's not even over, and you have 2 more years left. When I was 17, I got a job at an arcade called That Fun Place. I helped run the rides, help children pick out prizes, and help in the kitchen. My next job was an aide for an autistic boy. It was the summer after I graduated. He was able to do things for himself. He just needed watched over. It was a really great experience and taught me to be more appreciative in life. I still stay in touch with the family and see them when I can. I waited to register for this course for a couple years. I took public speaking in high school as a dual credit, and to pass the class you needed a C+, and unfortunately I finished with a C-, so I had to retake the class and hoping that I will overcome my fear of public speaking. What I expect to gain in this class is appropriate organization or logical sequencing to deliver an oral message, adapt an oral message for diverse audiences, contexts, and communication channels, identify and demonstrate appropriate oral and nonverbal communication practices, advance an oral argument using logical reasoning, provide credible and relevant evidence to support an oral argument, demonstrate the ethical responsibilities of sending and receiving an oral message, summarize or paraphrase an oral message to demonstrate comprehension. My score on the personal report of public speaking anxiety assessment was a 156, which was high, meaning I have high anxiety for public speaking, which also means I could have communication apprehension, which is the fear or anxiety of communicating with another person or persons. To be nervous before a speech is normal. According to Hamilton Gregory, you should not try to banish all your fear or nervousness. You need a certain amount to give a good speech. The thoughts that run through my head while I'm giving a speech are just scrambled. I have the fear of failure, that I will mess up or forget and therefore not be able to present a good speech. I also have the fear of being stared at, so when all eyes are on me, I get nervous, I start to stutter, my face turns red, and I start to sweat. A strategy that will help me with my speech anxiety